Hi everybody, Marco Carvalho here. Today's blog post we're going to talk about startup business lines of credit. If you're a startup company and you're looking for a line of credit, whether you need access to funding right now to launch your business or you're projecting you're going to need it in the near future, access to credit, whether it's for purchases or pulling cash out or even for growth opportunities in the near future, it's best to structure getting access to funding right now. But what can you do as far as a brand new startup? And you have no revenues, you're a brand new company you just set up, let's say you incorporated today, can you really get access to a business line of credit? Now, it's important to first realize there's traditional lines of credit and non-traditional lines of credit. When it comes to traditional lines of credit, we're talking about walking into a bank, getting a line of credit at a bank, and that's almost pretty much very, very difficult, especially for a startup. You need financials, tax returns, personal and business tax returns. Obviously, if you're a startup, you don't have any business tax returns, but they're also going to require collateral. So you may have to pledge your some real estate or your home equity line of credit for access to credit with a bank. So that's your traditional line of credit. It's very document intensive, very hard to obtain. The non-traditional lines of credit, there are different types of lines of credit. Now, I first want to let you know, you'll see on the internet, there's a lot of different lenders out there, like your Ondex, your Cabbage, your Blue Vines. They all say that they offer lines of credit to startup businesses, but it's really not for startups because their requirements, all of them, require you to have minimum annual revenues. Some require as little as $25,000 a year in revenues for the business. Some go as high as $60,000 to $70,000 before they'll even consider you for a line of credit. So remember, when we're talking about startup business line of credit, I'm talking about you're a startup and you literally have no revenues. You just set up your business. The other thing to really watch out for in these online lenders is the interest rates and the terms. The interest rates can range anywhere from 15% to as high as 103%. And this is literally in black and white on their websites. So you're talking the rates you're going to pay for the money that you tap into is extremely high. The other thing is the flexibility as far as the repayment terms. When you use your credit lines with some of these online lenders, their repayment terms are as little as 6 months or even 12 months, or some go as high as 25 months, but that's really the highest is 25 months. So you'll see with online lenders, there's some things you have to be aware of. Now let's talk about some other non-traditional lines of credit, which in this particular post I'm really emphasizing is through our UBF program. These are unsecured lines of credit for startup companies with no revenues. You could have structured your corporation today. There are banks that we utilize that issue lines of credit in the form of business credit cards for your business. They're issued in the company's name. And so what the banks require, though, is one thing. You have to have great personal credit. There's no financial, there's no tax return, no income verification. And they'll issue high limit business credit lines for your business. They go combined credit limits go up to about $150,000. Typically, with our clients, we help them obtain anywhere between $80,000 to $100,000. That's around the typical range. But what you need is 690 or higher FICO scores. Credit utilization needs to be under 40% on your personal credit cards. The other thing to take a look at is what is your highest personal credit limit that you have on a personal credit card that you are the primary account holder. So let's say on your personal credit you have a $20,000 American Express card in your personal name. Well, then typically general thought is you can probably pre-qualify with our business credit lines for about 4 to 5 times that amount. So you're looking about maybe $80,000 to $100,000 in business credit lines you'll probably get pre-approved for. So if you're looking for a true startup business lines of credit for your business, submit your name and email below the bottom of this post. You'll need to supply us with a recent credit report, so allow us to do a review. It's free, there's no cost, no obligation to find out how much you qualify for. We don't even do a hard pull on your credit because you're basically supplying us a PDF copy of your recent credit report. We don't need all 3 of them, we just need one credit report. It's a free review. and we'll let you know how many how much credit lines we can obtain for you in about 14 to 20 days. That's how fast the program is. So with that, enjoy today's blog post. Make it a great day. We'll talk to you real soon.